Hello, everyone, and welcome to Week 15 NFL predictions from PM Reviews.
Yep.
All right, after that uncomfortable pause, here we go. Denver game versus Indianapolis. Peyton Manning's two teams going head-to-head on Thursday night.
That's kind of crazy.
All right, I'm going to pick the Colts.
Oh, I'm gonna pick the Colts. Jacoby Brissett's playing pretty good. He hadn't been like a breakout star this season, but he's filled in good enough, and yeah, Colts playing good. Got him.
All right.
Up next, we got Green Bay at Carolina.
I'm actually going to pick Carolina this time.
Aaron Rodgers is. They said today. Mike McCarthy said that he is leaving the decision to put Aaron Rodgers back in fully up to the team doctor. If the team doctor says he can play, then they're going to play him. If the team doctor says he can't play him, then they're not going to play him. So it's fully relying on the team doctor. Probably going to end up playing, if I'd say.
Yeah, they probably will.
More than likely.
I think they either have Aaron Rodgers, banged up Aaron Rodgers coming back, or they have Brett Hundley, and he's all right, but they almost lost to the Browns last week. Panthers just beat the Vikings. I think either way, I'm picking the Panthers.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. He at the end of the day, he is human. He's going to be rusty. There's no you can't get around that. So I got to pick Carolina.
That thing's still sore. There's nobody telling me it's not.
Yeah, you got to pick Carolina. I don't think it. Real quick though, I do want to. For Green Bay's sake, not even for Carolina's sake, I don't think it even makes sense really to bring him back. You're risking so much,
Yeah, I don't think I can see it going either way. I just don't if there's any chance it's gonna make it more of a long-term injury. I don't see.
That's
the
what I'm
point,
saying. You're kind of
I know they want to get that last-minute wild card.
Yeah, you're just barely in the playoff contention. It's really not even
You got to get past Atlanta, and the Panthers are gonna get a wild card. Those two right there, you have to get past both of them.
Oh well, I'm gonna pick Carolina.
Next we got Chicago, Detroit. I'm picking Detroit. I think Chicago's been pretty impressive here lately, though. But
Chicago's been pretty good, but Detroit,
I almost want to pick them, but I'm just gonna go with the Lions.
High scoring offense. I think they can handle.
The Lions are pulled out most games out.
Up next, we got the Chargers at Kansas City.
I'm picking the Chargers. I couldn't picture myself doing this the first 5 weeks of the year, but the Chiefs have been up and down.
They fell off pretty hard.
The Chargers have been pretty good lately.
Chargers are playing really good. They're about to, if they can win out, and a couple teams can do things in their favor. They'll make the playoffs, and I think they'll be good in the playoffs. So, I'm gonna pick the Chargers. Let's see, we got Cincinnati at Minnesota next.
I'm gonna pick Minnesota. I think that they're. I think last week everybody's trying to say they got beat really bad, but they didn't even get beat bad at all by the Panthers. It was close pretty much the whole time. The Bengals, they are the epitome of up and down. The Vikings have been pretty good, consistent, relatively consistent.
Yeah, I got to pick Minnesota. I think they just had one off week. Case Keenum had 6 or 7 really good games in a row. Maybe 5 or 6 really good, really really good games.
I think he's an MVP candidate. That's another video though.
But I think he had his one downfall game as the guy who came in. So he'll bounce back this week. I think he'll be fun.
Next we got Philadelphia, New York Giants. I'm gonna pick Philadelphia even with Nick Foles. I think they're just an overall better team. Because Carson Wentz is out with an ACL injury the whole year.
Well, I've been saying all day since we found out Carson Wentz tore his ACL, I've been saying that I think with Nick Foles that they'll at least beat the Giants, and then I just had a sudden change of heart for some reason. So I'm going to pick New York. I don't know why. I just looked down at the game.
Eli Manning could get hot at any given moment.
I just looked down at the game, and something just really told me to pick New York. So I'm going to do it. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. I don't know why. No, trust me. If anybody comments, no reason why.
We got the Cardinals going to Washington next. I'm going to pick the Redskins.
Yeah, got to pick the Redskins in this one.
I think the Cardinals, I'm afraid to pick them pretty much.
This next game, we're doing this while the Dolphins and the Patriots are playing. That game is going on this moment.
If somebody breaks your neck and we're I picked this team.
We're gonna make picks on Miami and we're gonna make picks on New England before we know the results of the game. We don't know anything, so.
Yeah, Tom Brady could. It could be his last game of football ever. We don't know.
Tom Brady could play his last snap of football ever. We don't know. We're not even. It's 8:29. The kickoff's in 1 minute.
We're just gonna pretend that nothing crazy happened. Everybody walked away, walking away.
So that before we make these picks, we really wanted to clear that up.
All right, I'm gonna pick the Buffalo Bills anyway.
Absolutely. Let's see. Kelvin Benjamin. They say he retweaked his knee a little bit, but they don't know how serious it is. They don't know. Joe Webb came in and played very good in a foot and a half of snow.
Joe Webb is a real deal. We should have kept him.
But they played absolutely great. Joe Webb did. He came in and filled in.
LaShawn McCoy ran all over him.
If he did that good in a foot of snow, I'd really like to see what he can do with no snow.
He ran all over them. And Joe Webb, I kind of like him being in the offense. I think they should think about keeping him in there over Nathan Pearman, but that's just my opinion.
Up next, we got Houston at Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, they are legitimate AFC contenders.
They are for real. They are for real.
They hooked the Seahawks. And by the way, the after shenanigans were probably better than the actual game.
Yeah, it was a little bit heated, but I got to pick Jacksonville. They are by far the most.
They're hard to bet against.
By far the most well-rounded team.
Next, we got the New York Jets going against the New Orleans Saints. I'm picking the Saints. I think they're probably arguably the best NFC team. I know they got Alvin Kamara. I think that'll cause them problems later on, but not really this game.
Yeah, the Jets, they shouldn't struggle against the Jets. They should be fine. Although the Jets have put up good points the past couple weeks. They didn't do so good this week, but they have been putting up good points. Don't be shocked if the Jets make it a good game, but
They totally will, but I just think they don't have. They're not going to finish it off. The next we got the Baltimore Ravens going against the Browns. I'm picking the Ravens. They almost beat the Steelers. They're not going to struggle against the Browns, I don't think.
I have picked the Browns the past 3 weeks. I'm not picking them this week. I can't do it.
Yeah, this is the game. This is a game they could win, but it's like
I thought they could beat the Packers with Brett Hundley in. I really thought they could. They went to overtime. They almost did it. They led the game the whole time. Josh Gordon had a good game. He's finding his mojo back. If Josh Gordon could get hot, maybe. Still got to pick Baltimore.
Yeah, the Ravens are a way better team overall.
Up next, we got LA at Seattle. The Rams. I'm going with the Rams.
I'm going to actually pick the Seahawks. I think they just pull off one of their BS wins, even though I think the Rams are a better team. I'm kind of tired of the Seahawks doing that, but they do it all the time. This is going to be the hardest decision of probably the whole year so far, this next game.
This next game is going to be absolutely hard. Like we said, we are doing this before the Patriots game even started tonight on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, this is really difficult.
This is the Patriots at Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown got 18 targets with 11 receptions Sunday for 270 yards. They threw to him like nobody else. Now, let me tell you something.
He had like 30 fantasy points, too.
Bill Belichick is not going to let him get 270 yards.
That will never happen.
That is not going to happen. Absolutely not. If you think Antonio Brown's doing that again against the Patriots, Big Ben did throw for 500 yards, though. On a very, very, very good Baltimore defense. This is the hardest game of the week. I'm going to go New England.
I'm going to go Pittsburgh. I think New England, I want to pick them just for the same reason I picked the Seahawks, but I can't just keep picking teams because of their name. That's kind of why I picked the Seahawks. I kind of just want to pick the Patriots, really, but I think the Steelers are playing better, though. I don't know. I'm going to pick I'm going to pick the Patriots. I'm going to change my pick because they did the same thing. If they do what they did last night, they're going to end up getting beat.
Yeah, they will.
The Ravens make it. Oh,
you can't let the Ravens make it a contest like that.
Yeah, if the Ravens are almost coming back on you, I'm going to pick the Patriots. Now, I feel like the Steelers will make me pay for changing my pick, but I got to go with what I'm feeling at the time.
Now, this next game could get kind of interesting. You got Tennessee at San Francisco. San Francisco, since Jimmy Garoppolo's been the starter, they're undefeated.
They're 2-0. I'm picking them.
I'm picking them.
I think the Titans.
I seen a funny stat today. They said Jimmy Garoppolo has the highest win percentage in 49ers history, above Montana and Steve Young.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I'm gonna pick them though.
I'm gonna pick him. I think once we said it back a couple weeks ago. I think once Jimmy Garoppolo has an off season and learns their playbook and goes to a training camp and like a OTAs and all that stuff, I think he could really be a serious quarterback.
If they can get him some like actual weapons, like they got Carlos Hyde, is pretty good. I think they have a decent foundation.
I mean, they got a very good.
Out of all the teams that are in like a really dark place, I think they can probably get out of it as quick as anybody.
I'm going to pick them against Tennessee. I think that's a pretty safe pick.
Which, by the way, we said that about the Jaguars last year, and look what's happening.
They are going to the playoffs.
They're elbowing people in the mouth.
They are.
Including the Seahawks. All right, next pick.
Next, we got Dallas at Oakland for Sunday Night Football.
Dallas.
Dak Prescott just played lights out. He threw for over 300 yards.
I think he's for real now. Like I think
Derek Carr struggled.
Everyone's like he can't play without Zeke. No, he can. He has to get used to not playing with Zeke.
Yeah.
They're acting like he can just be like, oh, okay, I don't have the most productive running back in the league. I'll just get used to that week one.
Yeah.
Give them man some time. I think
Derek Carr extremely struggled.
I think the Raiders are extremely overrated. I think they had one good year out of like the last 10. Everybody got a little too excited. Charles Woodson and all the guys came and like formed like a pretty decent team, and then actually. He left, but you know what I mean. Like he was there, like at the beginning of the rebuild session. I think
everybody got a little excited, a little quick.
I think people are like, all right, they got Khalil Mack, they got Derek Carr on the other side of the ball. You know, Amari Cooper.
They definitely have a foundation. They could go somewhere, but
I think people get a little too excited.
Yeah, and then for Monday Night Football next week, we got Atlanta at Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. I thought they were going to be great this year, and they're not.
Yeah. Talking about Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Atlanta's pretty good.
I thought Tampa Bay would be like the biggest threat in the NFC South. Like at some point, and they haven't showed that yet.
Atlanta had like a mini Super Bowl hangover. It was quick, but it's gone now. I think it's gone. I think they're doing it.
They're kind of like peaking really late. I don't even look at it as a hangover. I look at it as like they're peaking late.
Yeah, they're
It's like a hangover, but kind of like more like they're peaking late.
I'm picking Atlanta, but I mean, being a divisional game, like we're Panthers fans, so we're NFC South. That's our division. Like neither of us will be caught off guard if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won.
Yeah.
I'm still picking the Falcons, but like neither of us would be shocked if they won. But
I think the Falcons will probably do it though.
Yeah, I kind of made your pick for you, but I think we both knew where we were going.
Well, I already said I'm picking the Falcons.
Okay.
Like I think the Falcons are a way better team. They can do it all. I think their upside's way better and their consistency. So I mean, what else can you ask for?
All right, well that's week 15, I think, isn't it? Yeah, week
Pretty
15. Much. So thanks for listening to this. If you're on the podcast, and thanks for watching. If you're on YouTube, be sure to subscribe. Very important. Big things are coming. Big things. So check them out. Be sure to download the podcast if you hadn't. If you're on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to it on iTunes. And we'll see you next time.